Brazilian Jiu Jitsu fighters versus UFC fighters. As the sport of mixed martial arts evolves, and we see more and more hybrid fighters coming through the ranks, the old school matchups of style versus style become a mirage, a thing of the past. But even as competitors showcase a range of skills far beyond what we were accustomed to in the old days, styles still seem relevant at the highest level, and Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, in particular, is held in high regard. Here are some of the greatest Brazilian Jiu Jitsu fighters in the UFC. Starting with Fabricio Werdum. With a 21-6-1 overall MMA record and a 9-3 UFC record, Vai Cavallo is a multiple-time World and ADCC champion. He's also, of course, most famous for taking down the last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko, via triangle armbar. Prior to his loss to Stipe Miocic, he was in a 6-fight win streak in the UFC. Since that loss, he has once again defeated Travis Brown. Known for his deadly guard, look for Werdum to continue making his mark in the UFC. Werdum was also famous in the BJJ world for his match against Fernando Torreri, and his BJJ to MMA transition since then has been very successful. Augusto Mendoza. The incredible Tanquino started his MMA career late, and it is hard to ascertain how far he will be able to go, considering his age, 37, and the time he has left to break through at the highest level. So far, Mendoza has hit the ground running, but may pay the price of his amazing jiu-jitsu pedigree, as fighters have already started avoiding sharing the cage with this powerful bantamweight. Gilbert Burns, Dorino. Dorino had a tremendous career in the jiu-jitsu circuit, starting from his early teens when he was regarded as the most promising blue belt in the state of Rio de Janeiro. This amazing career led him to a black belt world title in 2011, after which he decided to focus on transitioning to MMA. His career in mixed martial arts has led him to the UFC, where he is seen as one of the top lightweights.
Now going for the armbar, he's gonna finish this, and there's he's got it! Gilbert Burns, still undefeated, he rallies!
Ronaldo Souza. Ronaldo Souza has been one of the most successful Brazilian Jiu Jitsu MMA fighters of all time. With his explosive BJJ game making for an easy transition from BJJ to MMA, with a 23-4-1 overall MMA record and a 6-1 UFC record. This absolute world champion and ADCC champion's performances has many people questioning why the promotion is not offering him more frequent fights, with many considering him to be a serious contender for the middleweight division championship. And finally, Cron Gracie. Cron Gracie, an ADCC champion, which might be a controversial choice given his relatively untested 4-0 MMA record, with his latest win being a rear naked choke over Tatsuya Kawajiri in the Rizin Fighting Championships. What sets Cron apart though, other than his pedigree as the son of the great Rickson Gracie, is his habit of jumping close guard in his fights, and then dominating from there. While critics point out that such tactics would not work at the higher levels, it will definitely be interesting to see his progression. Cron might be the purest example of a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu MMA fighter that we have ever seen.